Hey there, what is going on everybody? My name is Chief Longsocks and I hope you guys are all doing really well today. Today we are back playing some more modded Minecraft, and for today's project, I know we work a lot with power, but power is key for modded. And so, we have a little bit of work to do. You can see our power system is doing okay. I'm going to show you what's going on there in a little bit. But first, I need to do a little bit of extra mining. Now, I took the quarry offline shortly just so I could get some stuff going on here and get the power situation all sorted. So I wanted to go ahead. Oh, hold on, emergency sneeze. And we're back. Okay, so like I was saying before I was interrupted by myself. What was I saying before I was interrupted? Oh yeah, that's right. So we have to do some mining. I need a little bit of gold, which is going to be key to sorting out our power situation. And so I was down mining, but I also was playing through, looking at some of the mods, and I found these traveler's gloves, and we can put redstone on them to help us mine much faster. So I figured we'd give that a try, see how much of a difference the haste makes when we're mining. Alright, so what do we have right now? We have redstone 91 out of 100. We could put 4 more things of redstone in there. I don't think I have that much redstone right now because we do need to do some mining, but I think we could put this, where can we put it? Where does this go? Do we just hold it, I wonder? Or do we equip it somewhere? No? No? It's gotta be a way to use it. Interesting. I don't really know. Hold on. Let's see. If I just have it here. Can't click it. No. Okay. Do I mine faster? Do I feel like I mine faster? Let's do a test. Let's do a test. Let's take this. We'll queue real quick. Okay, let's see. Using this one. Boom. 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 Pick it up. Boom. Boom. I don't feel like it's faster. What's going on here? How do I use it? It's not a bauble. What do I... No, it doesn't go into any of these. Weird. Alright, I gotta figure this out because this could be really helpful for us if I could learn how to use. Use? No? Okay. Oh, wait. Huh? Oh? There it is. Oh, yeah, we got gloves. Ooh, we look so cool. Look at our awesome gloves. Very nice. Okay, cool. Alright, so we gotta max these out. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go ahead, get a little bit of redstone going, and get these guys maxed out for maximum glove action. Where are they? Oh, over here. So we can get as much speed as possible. I think that's gonna be a pretty cool step, and then bring you guys back. We can test them out together. Okay guys, so I've got the gloves maxed out. They should have maximum haste on them, and I was testing them out. They're not the most amazing thing in the world. They don't do too much different, but you can see it has a 5 usage speed maximum stuff, so the haste is maxed out. Not the most amazing thing in the world, but I thought we would make a new pickaxe together real quick. So why don't we do that? We'll come over here, pickaxe. I got a shiny pickaxe head and the cobalt like we did for this guy, and it should make a pretty good pickaxe. Mining speed of 14, not bad. And I actually made one already, but I wanted to show you guys real quick how this kind of works with tinkers. Where is it? I should have another pickaxe somewhere that I made. Let me see, because I wanted to show you guys kind of how... There we go, shiny pickaxe. Alright, so, first of all, let's come over here. I'm going to put Mossy on my other pick real quick. So we have Mossy, 2 modifiers left. So if we come over here, I want to show you guys. So this thing right here has a mining speed of 23. This guy, 14. So almost 10 levels higher. So if we come over here, I just want to show you guys kind of how it feels and kind of the problem with upping your mining speed. So here we go. Ready? Bam, 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 bam. Pretty fast, right? You'd almost expect this to be insta-mine. It's like the same. It's like the same thing. So why bother? So I decided to craft up a second one because I feel like I wasted my opportunities by putting redstone on it to get it such a high mining level. So we're going to put this guy away, and instead we're just going to reinforce this bad boy with a ton of durability. So diamond will add 500, yes, and then emerald will Add 50% of its total, so 35. Bam. Okay. Check it out. Very nice. I like it. I think it looks cool. So yeah, that was the plan. I also did a bunch of mining for gold, so we're kind of already all set with that. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to get prepared to show you all the power stuff, and then we're going to come back. I'll show you what I've done, and then we'll do some more together, and hopefully our power situation will improve tenfold. We'll see. Okay, guys, so I liked our tree farming experiment with the power, but it's just not going to get us where we need to go. So I've been collecting up a bunch of junk. Well, not junk, I've been kind of breaking it down, actually, and getting everything to work, or getting everything back to normal, and you can see kind of a hint of what we're doing over here, but right now that's not a big deal. I'll show you in a second. Let me just get rid of all this stuff. Alright, so, over here, we have, hold on, I gotta get this, can't let this furnace go to waste now, and what do we got here? Cable, that's fine. So right now I have a dimensional transceiver. You guys remember we made 2 of those, and right now it's sending power in from somewhere else, and that is actually over in the mining dimension. So I'm gonna go over there in a second and show you what's up, but right now that's kind of the plan. I also disconnected the solar power, and you can see, you saw the capacitors over here, we can look from the back, are totally full. I'm not using any power right now, but they are full. So let's see, I'm gonna put let's put a bunch of this stuff away real quick, just get it out of the inventory because it's kind of cluttery. Anything else? That's fine. So I want to test something out. So if we go over here and actually let's go into the mining dimension. I'll show you what's going on. So we come over here and you'll see in a second huge enormous tower. So I decided that I'm going to use the dimensional transceivers with windmill power to be the best way to power our base. That way we can just have a ton of windmills. They're pretty easy to craft up here, and we can send it right to our main power source via the dimensional transceiver, and then we don't have to worry about anything like that. A few things that I did come into trouble with, though, was that I wasn't receiving power from it, so I put in a chunk loader right here, and this keeps this chunk permanently loaded. And sorry for the windiness, as usual, it's annoying, but this keeps it loaded so that we can always have this area being loaded in, obviously, so that we're always getting power sent, because it wasn't doing it when we were back in the main world. So that's why I did that. Can I just use one of these guys, maybe? Oh, much better. Okay. So I'm actually going to take this cable off because I have a new cable that I want to try. I upgraded this version of the mechanism cable. Do I have any dirt? Yes, I do. And got this right here, the advanced cable, and it basically carries twice as much, I do believe. No, 4 times as much, it seems, which is better. And I haven't had the chance to craft everything else yet, the other types of cable, so we'll upgrade it eventually as time goes on. But for now, I just want to put this in. We're going to see how well, if it transfers faster or anything like that. Definitely looks cool. We're going to come over here, we'll do that. And then I have some more windmills that I crafted up for us. This was just a few because I was out of gold. I only had so much. So let's see, we'll do that, and then we'll do this guy right over here. And we'll run these through. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so these are all providing power, and the higher you go with these, the more efficient they are. So I went almost all the way up to the height limit for building. You can see that's kind of the height limit right there. So I went just a little bit lower because I didn't really count, basically. So this is sending the power over. Let's go back now, and I want to test something out. We have that Enderman spawner, and that thing drains a ton of power. So I want to see how fast this thing, I don't think it'll be able to keep up with it quite yet, but it is a next step towards having fully sustainable power. We don't need to worry about, like with the farming station, replenishing axes or anything like that, so it's going to be a lot more simple. I do want to see, however, how fast it transmits power. And, oh, actually, let me come over here real quick. Let's put in some red cable where it's receiving the power from as well, because that could also make a difference, I do believe. So let's come over here. Bam. Break you real quick. And we'll put you in there. Bam. Okay, this thing's sending power, and it's sending power from the power 1 channel. This one's receiving, the other one is sending. So that's how that works, if you guys were wondering. So let's come over here and test it out now with the Enderman thing. If we can get this thing to work without draining too much power, we can actually set it up for collection and stuff like that as well. and eventually add in all the other mob spawners, and then only really have to run it when we need it. But if we come over here, we'll see active without signal, bam. Okay, so this thing, spawning pretty quick, right? Wait, active without signal, is that wrong? Yeah, we want that. Okay, bam. So it's spawning Endermen, they're falling down and dying, all that jazz. That's kind of pretty simple. How is our power system looking, though? Let's see. This thing, currently full. Over here, you are spawning, correct? You are working? It is working. Now, can this thing have speed upgrades, I wonder? I don't know if it can. No, we want it in spawn. What is this now? I'm not sure, but it does seem like it is working. It's generating. That's going through and generating Enderman. This is still maxed out on power, so I can't really tell how fast because we're not able to drain it all the way. What if I put in... Well, I don't have any cobblestone, or else I'd test out the sifting guy over there that gets us all of our diamonds and stuff. But let's see. It's totally working. I mean, obviously it is. Making progress, it's dropping Enderman, all that. Right? Are you going to spawn Enderman? 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 Hello, Enderman. You're dead. I'll collect some pearls while I'm here. But yeah, that's basically the plan now. I gotta wonder, is it just the reserve that we had built up that's covering us for the moment and we're draining soon? Or are we actually keeping up with the Enderman spawning? Because if that's the case, then we can definitely work on this. It looks like we're keeping up to me, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of cobblestone. I'm going to shut that off, and I'm going to test it with this guy now. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll bring you guys back, and we'll see how effective our power situation actually is. Actually is at the moment. Okay, guys, so I just returned back from the mining dimension, and I have 3 stacks of compressed cobblestone. Should be plenty to fill us up here and get our test underway. So let's come over here. See this guy real quick. Bam. Okay, very good. So we got that half full. Let's put this guy on high, so it should be crushing as fast as possible. That means this guy will start sifting as much as possible. And then I know the clunky noise is a little annoying, but we should be seeing that we're going to be start going max speed here. So this guy's crushing as much as it can. This one only has 10 upgrades. It could use more if we wanted to make it faster, but that thing works pretty quick. Over here, the power situation currently is perfectly fine. Right now, it's perfect. Why don't I cut ahead 5 minutes or so? I'll bring you guys back. We'll see if it's still going. In a snap of a finger. 3, 2, are you ready for time travel? 1. Welcome to the future. 5 minutes later, and no change in power. So, why don't we come over here and let's turn on the Enderman spawner as well. Bam, always active. So this thing is spawning those guys. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, are we draining out on power like crazy much? No. Over here? Still working. Still sifting. Still producing. Check. Over here, let's make sure we're doing this right. Looks like it's making Enderman. Yes. Enderman. Check. Enderman check. Over here, power. Draining by 1800 a tick. Okay, so now we're seeing the draw on the power system. So, how would we remedy that? Well, first, we don't have to run this all the time. So we could run it only when we want to get some ender pearls and future mob drops, stuff like that. 1800 a tick is pretty good. It's dropping us quite a bit. However, we don't need to run both at the same time, and in the future, if we wanted to have multiple things running all at once, almost permanently, that wouldn't be a problem as long as we took a few steps here. 1, we can do more windmills, obviously, but when we also go to cable, we can look at the mechanism cables, which are here. So this is what we were using in the past, the basic universal cable. This is what we're using now, the advanced cable. Pretty simple. So it went from 3.2 kilojoules per tick, that's the capacity that can hold and transfer, to 12.8. We can go to 64 kilojoules per tick with the elite universal cable. All we would need would be some reinforced alloy. Very easy to make, actually. However, it does require diamond dust. And then we can go to the ultimate universal cable, doubling or quadrupling from 64 to 320 kilojoules per tick. That requires refined obsidian and the reinforced alloy to go to atomic alloy. So that's not too bad. It's a little grindy, but not the worst thing in the world. And if we do that combined with a bunch more wind turbines, not windmills, wind turbines, there we go, never active. So we could get a, what? Surviving Enderman? How are you a surviving Enderman? Weird. But like I was saying, that would be how we were going to do it. Oh, you want some? Oh, that's an undying Enderman. Oh, you think you're cool because you're undying? Oh, thanks for the treasure bag, nerd. Okay. Enough of that. So, like I said, that's basically how we would fix that situation. And then I think if it could transfer 320, basically way more than we could possibly transfer now, we would see that we would not have to worry about power drain so much. And over here we can see now probably, yep, we're getting up to 1700-ish per tick and then going back down to 9. I don't know why it would fluctuate like that. Probably because this is being used as well. I kind of want to see if we shut this off. Disabled. Shut it off. Okay. I want to see how much we're getting without the power drain on it. So 1700 per tick just about. So that means that that's not bad, but I feel like once we upgrade the cables, we're going to be bringing in a ton more power. So we'll leave this running for now, considering we can run it without power drain, you know, wiping us out completely. We can run either one at a time without worrying about it, but I don't really need ender pearls at the moment. So we'll leave this guy going to bring in the diamonds, as we will need it for diamond dust in the future, stuff like that. And we got to finish our diamond chest walls right over here for storage. But now I think I'm going to take a little break from the power situation and work on some other stuff. I had an idea that I wanted to try, so I'm going to work on that, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to show you what is up. Alright guys, so I'm just doing a little bit of chiseling of some cobblestone because I do believe it's time that we finally get to work on a little bit more base decoration rather than the functionality kind of thing. Because we have been doing so much work with like power systems and like everything else. It's been fun and I enjoy it, and this is why I love modded, because there's so much stuff to do. But excuse me, voice is a little hoarse. Yeah, but we just have been neglecting the artsy side of things, and that's a big part of Minecraft. So with that being said, first things first, let us repair shovel. Shovel, get repaired. Are you repaired yet? Almost. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is work on a little bit of a pathing decoration on the outside of the warehouse, and then we're going to end up, between episodes, finally moving all this storage away. And I know I've been saying that for a while, but I just hate it. I don't want to move it. But I will for you guys, because I don't want to be lazy forever. And, you know, keep telling you I'm gonna when I'm not. But, yeah. So I'm just kind of going to dig a little bit of a path. Nothing crazy. Nothing super fantastic. Nothing very decorative. And then we're going to try and fill it in with some nice floor blocks. And I was thinking, let me show you real quick before we cut away and I bring you guys back. Let's look at some of the blocks together. So, some stuff that I was thinking of. We have these cobblestone tiles, right? These look kind of nice. Nice little path with these broken cobblestone tiles in between. That's kind of cool, right? Or I was also, I was also going to check out the smooth stone real quick, because I do believe that has different textures. So let's check that out. Bam. Bam. Okay, so yeah. I was also thinking about something like this, the stone bricks like this. These guys are kind of cool as well, so why don't we take a look at those as well. I think these might match the theme a little bit more, but they are also a little bit, the texture's kind of weird. Let me see what else we can do. Let's take a look at a few more before we go ahead and make up our minds. We don't want to settle on something too early. So I looked at these. Let's try these now. So in comparison, how do these look? Oh, those look a little bit better. I like these a little more. They look a little more stony to me. So what if we were to do something like this? Let's get our super amazing new pick. I love you, super amazing new pick. You're the best pick. Okay, so let's get these and let's convert, chisel these back to, well, let's see. Anything else we'd like to look at? Pathing wise, I don't really think so. Well, those are kind of cool, but let's go to this one. And now if we're going to take this, let's go ahead and get a saw now. I think I might have a ruby saw hanging out somewhere over here. And we'll make a few block covers like we like to do. To save us on materials, Not that cobblestone and smooth stone's that expensive, but to give it a bit of a raised look off the ground, I think that's kind of the vibe that I want to go for. So if I could find a saw here, game, that would be amazing. Right now, so the people, always when I'm hanging out with you guys, I always have, I'm so embarrassed. Don't look at my storage, guys. It's so disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm an animal. And there's so many chest opening noises in your ear. Oh, it was here the whole time? Oh boy. Well, nothing I can do about that, I suppose. Bam. Ooh, problem. Okay, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to make covers. I'm going to test it, though. Can we get down to covers without it being a total disaster? No, it doesn't look like we can. Nope. There's no way. It's not possible. Okay, now let's test a few more real quick. So let's put these back together. Bam. 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 Back to you. Okay. So whip out the chisel because I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew it. But I didn't expect it. So I assume all of them are not going to work. So why don't we look at... I mean, I like this guy. Let's take a look at this one real quick. Ooh, that's nice. It's not bad. Let's see how it looks. Oh, no. You know what? That looks kind of too... I'm not really a fan. Not really a fan at all. So what we might do is we'll probably just go with these guys, but not textured in the ground, I guess. We won't have them above ground, I should say. We did these, right? Yeah, we did these. So, yeah, I'm not really sure, guys. I guess I'm going to have to play around with it just a little bit and see what we can do. It's like, my problem is with this, guys, and I think you might agree, it's such a harsh cutoff, you know? Right here. Maybe if we did something like, I don't know, gravel? By the way, totally awesome. This Magnum torch at night, perfectly cool. Best thing ever. Amazing. Awesomeness. Let's see. Is there a gravel chisel option? Because I think gravel leading into the path might blend it a little bit better for us, perhaps. You know what we can do? Let's just come over here and grab some gravel. Grab some gravel? That's not the words that I should be saying. Over here. Boom. We'll just steal some from this guy. Oh, quiet zombies behind the wall that I'm never going to kill because I am lazy. Alright. So we're probably going a little bit long at this point, and I don't want to take up all you guys' time working on this stuff, but let's just take a look at it real quick. Let's, like, imagine with our minds real quick that we're looking at it. We're like, oh, hello, amazing path. I wish you blended with the grass better. And then we'll take shovel. We'll be like, and then we're going to go like this. No. No. Doesn't texture well at all. I guess I'll have to use some more of these guys, but... well, guys, I guess I'm just going to have to play with it and then make up my mind. Eventually, maybe one day, I will actually decide. But we'll see. I'll play around with it a little bit more, and I'll bring you guys back, hopefully, with a solid strategy that I like and you think looks cool. Possibly, maybe. Now. Or not. Maybe. Alright guys, so I wanted to bring you back and show you kind of an idea that I was playing with. So I used the same cobblestone and the damaged cobblestone, the tile version, and I kind of laid it out, and then I went ahead and I took some dirt and I chiseled that into a couple different blocks. At first I went with this guy alone, that just doesn't really have a descriptive name, it's just tile.dirt, whatever. You can see it, it's just a chiseled version of the dirt. And once I did that, I liked it, but it was all too uniform. So I went ahead and I made this one right here, which is more of like a layered pattern. It's called dirt layers version. Then we have dirt cobble or cobble dirt. So it's kind of more sporadic. It's kind of like the cobblestone texture, but, you know, reskinned to look like dirt. And so I was kind of coming through and just changing stuff up a little bit, just like this. And I think this combination of stuff, doing a little bit of that, a little bit of cobbled dirt, a little bit of this guy, a little bit of that guy, going back and forth really adds some texture to it, and I think it makes the ground look really nice. Now, my only other thought would be if only there was a block that kind of blended grass to dirt a little bit more as well. That'd be cool, and I'd have to look at chiseling some of the grass blocks, but I don't believe I have anything that is silk touch at the moment, so I'll have to play around with that. But that's kind of the vibe that I was going for here. Just once I got the dirt down, just change it up a little bit here and there, just to make things look a little bit more random, because I didn't like this. Almost had like a connected textures kind of vibe, like when you lay down stone bricks or something like that, and I wanted it to look a little more random than that. So I think this is kind of the good in between, and I'm liking the way it's turning out. And also, I did want to tell you guys, I'm really excited to work in a little bit more of a creative way in modded, because there's just so many more options, like things you can't normally do. So it's really cool, and I want to get into it more for you guys. I really want to turn this place into something amazing. And already flying back here, I really like the way that looks. Like, we are in this beautiful forest, and we kind of just have this factory surrounded by grass, which doesn't really make much sense thematically. But then once you start, you know, taking away some of the grass and making it look like it was built in here and this kind of stuff, and we start expanding, I think it's going to be real cool. So I do want to try and stick to working on some more creative stuff as well as some of the more functional stuff. I think next episode we'll have a little bit of a creative fun time working on some decorative things, which could be pretty cool. But for now, I think we've been going a little bit long with the building, and we got our power system fixed up today. So I don't want to do it all at once, so I'm going to go ahead and say that's going to be it for today, guys. But I think we did really well. Like I said, power system is very promising. We have some tweaks to make there. I got to clean up the outside and do some of that stuff off camera for you guys, because I know I've been leaving it quite messy out here, and I don't want to do that. I want to have a nice area in the base so you guys can, you know, watch with a cool, nice place and not an ugly trash. Look at Chief Longsock's messy place. But I'm rambling on. Like I said, if you, what? Yeah, okay, we're done. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I want to say thank you to everybody, because we hit 300 subscribers very recently. Thank you for all the support. I'm really, really excited about it. It's really cool. And so, yeah, just thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. And until next time, everybody, I've been Chief Longsocks. I'll see you for some more modded Minecraft later. Adios. Goodbye. I love my wings, by the way. See you guys later.